Alrighty, welcome. Hit the like button. We will start here in a few minutes. Alrighty, how's everybody doing? Let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from. Alrighty, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. It's been like a couple weeks. I haven't done anything on YouTube here. How's everybody doing? Let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from, where you are from, and how are you doing? What's up, Ross, Natasha? Good to see you. Yeah, let's talk about it. Is the market about to crash? Bitcoin is at $105,000. Man, what a time to be alive. So let's zoom in real quick on the candle of BTC. Now, Bitcoin is going to be setting up for really just probably a continuation, and then eventually, eventually the market will come back to take this out. But there's no signs of this happening. Wherever the market does go to, we are probably going to go wherever, and then we will come back under this, and that could be that next wave up. But we are never going to try to time the top of the market. We are always going to react, okay? So there's some really big news happening this week in crypto. What is it? Not just in crypto, big news this week in the world. And it's interest rates. Okay, we have another meeting going on Wednesday. Okay, this is a free website here called Forex Factory. Bahamas, good to see you. Boston, good to see you. Cleveland in the building. What's up, Austria, Toronto? Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. It lets more people on YouTube know we are live. And this week, you can go to Forex Factory and you can see all the different red folder news for the US dollar. Now, look, we're 2 weeks away from New Year 2025. Y'all excited? Y'all ready? Y'all gonna make some change? If you're gonna make some change next year, I would start today. Start that thing literally today. Now, according to cmegroup.com, this is a website that shows us the probabilities. The market is pricing in a 25 basis point cut. Okay, it's not projecting 50. If we got 50, good Lord. We're most likely going to see a 25 basis point cut. And that's what we're seeing here with BTC. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Yep, we just hit $106,600. Now, if this thing were to come back down, this is not for the portfolio, but I could see some sort of buys happening down here. And maybe this week we make our way back down on BTC, back down to this level. But it's you don't try to short this. You don't try to short this at all. You'll just get wrecked. Australia in the building. Good to see you. So for BTC, we are in a place where market's pricing in this cut. If you guys are maybe new to trading or like new to investing, you know, what does that mean? Okay, when there's rate cuts, okay, so when there's rate cuts, the value of that currency, literally losing my voice, the value of that currency drops. Now, does that money just disappear? No, that money moves into other assets. I see ETH. Look at ETH moving. We're gonna talk about altcoins here in a second. When rates are rising, okay, that currency's value goes up. Why? Because people buy that currency and they make money off of it, right? They earn interest off of it. Now, what happens in the markets, okay, these two outcomes affect what we call the DXY or the dollar. And I'm not going to go into the DXY's chart right now, but the dollar, right, will either go down or it'll go up. Freaking common sense, right? It's going to go down or it's going to go up. And when the dollar is historically falling, okay, it's when we have a Republican president. How many of you guys know that there's a new president in the US coming in about 30 days? What is he, Republican or Democrat? So we are going to go into a time in the next 4 or 5 years where the dollar, it's going to have its moves up, but I believe the dollar historically should follow that same trend, that same seasonality, and the dollar should fall, which gives us a window here for other assets, okay, like crypto and commodities and gold and silver and you know, stocks as well, to have a bull run or to go up in price. Now, what people don't pay attention to are a couple of these charts I'll share with you here tonight, because you showed up and you spent some time with me on this Sunday night. Okay, and one of these charts is this Bitcoin dominance chart. If you've been following me for some time now, in whatever way, shape, or form, I've been covering this chart literally for 4 or 5 years. We've talked about this in the last bear market. Okay, when the Bitcoin dominance drops, that money moves into altcoins. Okay, Mike, how do I make money on USD from rate hikes? Well, you would trade other currencies that are paired to the dollar. You know, here's a free game here for you. Euro USD. I'm not a big Forex guy anymore. But Euro USD looks like it wants to come somewhere in here. And I think this is where the Euro starts to make a move. So you could actually take some positions here. I would hold those positions long term. And this would be like a swing trade back up to here. This would be like thousands of pips. This would be like 20,000 pips, I believe, in the Forex space. So you can trade Euro USD. You look at USD CAD. I don't really go over these pairs too much. I haven't traded, but I mean, this is already, oh yeah, this is actually in my level here. We just swept this liquidity. Wow, I drew this, I don't even know, remember maybe 6 months ago, a year ago. USD CAD might have a nice reaction up here. So all of the dollar affects everything. But let me ask you guys a question in the chat. And the dollar could easily come up here. Let me ask you a question in the chat. Can the dollar and can Bitcoin move in the same direction at the same time? Yes or no? Can it move in the same direction at the same time? Yes or no in the chat? We got some coconut juice. Yeah, the answer is yes. What's up, Julio? Hello, all sunshine. Why do I focus more on crypto than Forex? Because I can invest in crypto and I can trade crypto. Can't invest in Forex. People are not going around buying the dollar, buying yen and holding it, putting it in a wallet. There's no self-custody of these Forex currencies. Great question though. But yeah, they just keep printing more dollars, printing more yen, printing more pairs. So I'm not saying not to trade Forex. That's where I started. But I will tell you that after you start trading crypto, your life will never be the same. Good or bad, I don't know. I'm not sure. That's up to you. Which would be the best stable? Can't stake it either. Yep. Yeah. We're not going to go through all that right now. But which would be the best stable to have if USD lowers? You're talking about stable coins. USDC is going to be the ultimate stable coin because of Circle's backing, the delisting of Tether. Okay, if you guys don't know this, if you have any Tether on Coinbase or on any exchange, be careful. Make sure you get it off the exchanges. Tether is getting delisted from Coinbase. Maybe it already was. Uh, and they're just going to say that it's not in these regulations. They're also actually putting DAI on that as well. When is this happening though? It's happening before the year ends. I think it's the 30th of December. So just a heads up, be very careful. But yeah, they want that to be king. Anyways, back to the dominance chart. Okay, I got distracted. This is what I think will take place. People keep saying, well, when's the altcoin run going to happen? Well, ETH just hit 4,000 and the dominance is not even back closer to 50%. So I've showed you guys this chart. I like something like this to happen. If the market makes a push back up here and it doesn't create a new high, this is where I think we're going to run. Now, just give me some fours in the chat real quick. Give me some fours in the chat. I think this is going to be a big week actually here for alts. If ETH, I really hate you, man, because I had a trade on this thing and it came down, wicked me out. And I just have not been on the charts really. This is my first time on the charts this weekend. Took some time off. Like, this is just so beautiful. What was I doing? I really missed out on this. This is so freaking beautiful. Hopefully we return back here. But if we don't, and price and ETH closes above this high right here, I think it's going to get interesting. I think we're about to see this thing start to rip. We break 4,100. Put that seatbelt on. Altcoins are about to go crazy here this week. Mike is a super cycle looking. I don't really know what a super cycle is. I've heard that term so many times. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. But Bitcoin at 200, doubt. Maybe that is a super cycle. If Bitcoin hits 200,000 in this run, I don't think it is, though. I'm just being honest. I don't think it is. But what I think doesn't really matter, right? If it does, I have a plan. If it doesn't, I have a plan. That's the good part about this whole crypto thing is I got a plan for not getting out at one position. And there's a certain amount of certain coins that I hold, and I teach this to all my students. You don't sell certain projects. Like, you're always going to hold a certain amount. So anyways, back to ETH here. If ETH gives us this pullback, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I like a long position on that 3850-ish. What if trading with Tether on centralized? Binance is not going to delist Tether, but they did just come out and say they're going to work with USDC. So I don't know if you guys saw this. This came out literally 5 days ago. Circle and Binance form a strategic partnership. So Circle is the company that created USDC. Guess who has equity in Circle? You guessed it. A company called Coinbase. Coinbase owns about 3.5% of Circle, also Fidelity and BlackRock. So you can see here how they're all just working together to make more money. Even Pantera Capital is in this thing, Digital Currency Group. Without DCG, there wouldn't even be like a DeFi. Like, they helped invest in so many projects. 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago to get DeFi off the ground. Now, ETH right now makes this move. We are going to start to see some movement. Now, Oof, 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 oof. Is this a setup happening right now on XRP? XRP just broke structure here. On the 1 hour, I like this level. If you know, you know. I wouldn't be against that. I'd probably play risk under here, though. Because this level still is in play. But XRP looks like it wants to make this move back to test here. Now, I said this the other day. I'll say it again. If XRP fails right here, this could be that PTSD that we might have that brings it all the way back down. So let's see how this candle holds. I think we get the push back to 280. I will be definitely exiting some of my XRP a little bit at this point. 280 to 285. That candle does worry me a little bit because it definitely takes out highs, breaks structure. But XRP might be in such good positioning here with ETH breaking out that that dominance. Okay, we talked about this dominance here. We need to see this thing drop. I'm not going to delete everything I have, but if this thing can start to make its move back to 50%, I think it's going to be good. If you guys have some questions, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'll answer a couple questions. So no, I don't think this market is going to crash this week. I think we're going higher, but just keep in mind in a bull market, corrections are so probable. And like things like this, like I was looking for the buy on Solana and it just didn't give me the setup. Like I wanted my traditional setup here, closer to 210. And this is how you know we're in a bull market. The retracements don't retrace. The retracements get bought up. So instead of us coming back down after a break of structure, we just kind of create new structure and then we rip. So I mean, we're in a bull market. You got to adjust. I didn't want to add that risk if not needed because today is Sunday. The market could easily do one of these. Very possible tomorrow. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Thoughts on POW AI? I don't know too much about it, to be honest with you. I'll look at it from a chart standpoint. From a charting standpoint, it makes sense for this to come back down here. You have liquidity right here on POW AI. All the money came in here. Now, I've seen a lot of like influencers pump this project. So that's a little bit of my concern there. Like literally coconut in this thing. Tokenomics actually aren't bad. But yeah, I would like to see closer to like 10 to 15 cents. Post inauguration hasn't even happened yet. Yeah. Trump getting inaugurated and becoming the president and getting sworn in, that could be the bearish event. That actually could be the week that everything like really falls apart. And then who would they blame it on? You can quote me on that one. I think, man, I think we might even pump, and this is just me speaking out loud, kind of thinking we can pump into January, go into the new year. The week of the inauguration, before, during, a little bit after, could be the major correction. February could be historically, is February a bad month? February could be a bad month, maybe, and then we really pick up to close Q1 nicely. Just a little prediction. I'm just talking out loud here. But I don't think we're going to get like a major crash. We look at Bitcoin returns. February is usually like a whatever month. 2024 was great. 2023 was bad. Or nothing. Small. We'll see. Different market though. Tough to go off that. How will we know when it's bear market time? When every single person, when there's like 1,000 people on this stream, well, where you should probably sell everything. No, I'm just kidding. But how do you know it's bear market time? You won't. You won't know it's a bear market till it's a bear market. What you can control is when you get out. What you can control is your exits. your strategy of when you're going to be exiting the market here. XRP is up, what, 500-600% from last month? Like, if you haven't taken any profits, shame on you. But at the same time, no, shame on you for sure. But this does look like it wants to make a big move to the upside. So next wave up, I would definitely be looking to exit. Good percentage. Rivian stock is on the rise. Yep, if you know, you know. Yeah, we will have major corrections. We might have, you could even argue that this was a major correction this past week. Take a look at this for BTC. This was a liquidation event right here. December 5th was not a good day for crypto. And then the market rebalanced itself and is now taking off. So the key is when Bitcoin goes sideways, right? Wherever this thing goes sideways at 110, 115, 120, where does that money move? That money is going to go into altcoins. Guess what? ETH is going to be the charge. ETH is going to be the charging leader in altcoins. Why? It's just the way it is. Hopefully Solana's in play. XRP just got passed by whatever. XRP is going to be 3. And I said this a while ago. I think Chainlink somehow going to get into the top 10. I made a prediction. I don't know if it was a video or where I said it, but I got to find it. And I basically said at the end of the year, Bitcoin, ETH, Ripple, Solana, non-stable coins, Chainlink, AVAX would all be in the top 10. Chainlink still has a chance here. Chainlink really does have a chance. It's got a double, but Chainlink's one of those projects that when you look at this chart, it's just beautiful. If you guys have some questions, feel free to drop it. I'll answer a couple more. Even if Chainlink pops back in, all my students got this under $6. So shout out to you if you're one of them. Like, even this level here, this is like, send it. Anything. I'm not saying to buy at this level on portfolio, but leverage, I can see some plays happening in there. Really nice chart, actually. This worries me a little bit, this candle here. But I like this level to give it a shot for leverage, and then I would be looking down here. And if Chainlink does go back to like $20, hopefully you guys watched my vlog. How many of you guys watched my most recent vlog? 2 football games in 24 hours. Anybody watch it? Let me know in the chat. I literally gave 8 cryptos to watch, so I would go take a look at it. If I got in XRP at 245, should I get out at 275? No. That's up to you. You can do what you want, but if I buy something, I'm willing to hold it. Okay. I think it's a really bad mistake that people try to get in and try to get out of the market. You're trying to time the market. I'm going to buy something at $1 and it's going to hit $1.07 and I'm going to sell, and then it's going to go back to $1.02, then I'm going to buy, and then it's going to 10x, and then I'm going to sell. You got to be very careful of that, because like risk to reward is not in your favor right there. The probability that it goes down is way higher. So be very careful with that. Are we bullish for PMI tomorrow or bearish? Big news is really Wednesday. Wednesday is really what matters. They're pricing in a 25 basis point cut. I think we could have a really big move going into that maybe. And then maybe the market gives us a nice correction. But market looks strong still. Like right here, we came all the way down to 204. We broke out. We didn't even get that full retracement on Sol. So I think Sol is going to rebound very nicely here. And a lot of charts are kind of just going sideways. And they're kind of just flagging right here, where this is just going to break out. So, and what's crazy is that we are barely above. Last bull market, we had 3 trillion in the game. This bull market, we're at 3.6. So we are like barely above. Like, I think we're coming up here. Maybe we pull back. Maybe we get something like that. I don't know. I'm in that so long. Nice. Guys, if you can do me a favor and hit that like button in the video. It's right down below. There's a little thumbs up. It lets YouTube know, hey, I like this stuff. If you like it. Only 17 likes. Come on. That is weak. That is weak. Let's do better. Other than that, guys, let me see if there's anything else I want to share with you here today. ETH dominant. Oh, let's actually take a look at ETH BTC because I've covered this on so many YouTube streams. And oh, where's the chart? Did it get deleted? No, please tell me no. No, 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 no. Please tell me it didn't get deleted. There we go. So ETH BTC, we drew this quite some time ago. I'm going to delete the trend line here. This is really where like this thing popping back up here is going to lead to some alts ripping. If you're a DeFi guy like me, this category is about to rip to the upside. This is coconut juice, by the way. Jugo de coco. This is not alcohol. Where do you find the vlogs? On this channel. This is the DeFi category here on CoinGecko. This hyper liquid project, oh my God, 0 to 8 billion market cap and like, I don't know. Don't touch that right now. I'm very, very skeptical about this damn thing. And maybe I'm going to miss out on a lot of money, but crazy. ETH at 5,000. Here's my predictions. You showed up here. Let's talk about it. When ETH hits 5K, Uniswap's at $40. Hyperliquid, I don't know. Chainlink's at $50. Aave's at 700, 700. Athena's at least at $2, $3. DAI is at $1, hopefully. Maker's at 3K. These are built on Solana. Synthetics is at $5. Compound's at 400. I think Compound's about to make a move here. AMP, probably like 3-4 cents. 1 inch. How many of you guys remember this one? Last thing I'm going to share with you, then I gotta jump off here. I have another call. 1 inch is sleeping. It's sleeping. If you know, you know. 1 inch is lagging in DeFi. This is a lagging DeFi project at 50 cents. We had an all-time high here of what? $7, $8. This is lagging. Do your own research here. 1 inch might make the move back to where it was. Now the tokenomics are very good now. I can see this going $3 to $5 on this run. Back up here, even maybe $4. Just saying. 1 inch is lagging, and in a bear market, in a bull market, you want to find the lagging projects. I just acquired coconut water's fire. Try to get it. What is this, aluminum? This is aluminum, right? Don't drink anything out of plastic. Okay, and all it should be is water and sugar. Okay, no other, like, anything else. That's it. The ingredients is literally water and sugar. And obviously the coconut. Obviously coconut. I take a look at 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch is a decentralized exchange in DeFi. And if you know, you know. I'm gonna show you. A lot of people don't know because they're not plugged in. And also you can reach out to me for help, guidance, mentorship, whatever you want to call it. You can do that on Instagram. My Instagram is DeFi Mike Sotero. I'll never message you asking you for Bitcoin or for money. So just be very, very careful of fake accounts. Okay. DeFi Mike Sotero, there's a blue check. Okay. If you have any questions or need help with something, if you want to get started and want to work with me, feel free to reach out. Now, take a look at this. Let's go to supported services. I want to show you something here why I think 1 inch is going to go crazy. 1 inch is on all major exchanges, I believe. And if you don't know where it is, feeling generous. You come to CoinGecko, you type it in, you click on markets. I think it's on Coinbase too. I don't know why I think it's on Coinbase. I'm pretty sure it's on Coinbase. I don't know why it's not listed here. Maybe because the volume is low. But also, if you have Ethereum, yeah, it's on Coinbase. The volume is just really low on Coinbase. Um, if you have Ethereum in your MetaMask wallet, you can swap for it. It's an Ethereum token, an ERC20 token. Here's my thought process as well. When you're swapping, and I did this the other day, when you're swapping inside of Ledger, a device that everybody here should have. I have like literally ledgers everywhere in my house. But I have a couple ledgers. Okay. They use 1inch's DeFi aggregator. What is a DeFi aggregator or a DEX aggregator? Okay, a DEX aggregator finds the best prices and it sources it from different places. So actually, Ledger uses 1inch, and I really didn't put two and two together until a couple days ago until I did something. I did a transaction where I was moving some money around and I used 1inch, and I'm like, damn, what's the price of 1inch? This might be lagging, everybody. 50 cents here today. See, thoughts on Ledger Stacks? It's the same thing. It's cool. If you're gonna go hydrogen water, go Matic lagging. Matic, I mean, I just don't really like layer twos. You know, there was a season where I was all about it. But then like Sui pops up, Solana obviously explodes. I mean, I think Matic will do well. That just still the tokenomics really make me angry. There's 8 billion tokens not in circulation. Like Matic honestly is such a big like such a big money grab for the Ethereum Foundation and for Pantera and everybody that invested early, Coinbase. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to go back to $2. I don't think it's like a huge lag, but yeah. Do you think US 30 is going to go up because of the rate cut too? Most likely. I don't trade US 30. My biggest day ever trading was it US 30? I think it's my biggest day outside of crypto was definitely US 30. Um, Back in the day, I stopped trading it, but holy snap, I haven't looked at this chart in months. I mean, this is literally just insane. Like, this is the stock market. I mean, it's just literally straight up highs and lows. Now, everybody's trying to predict when to sell it. Eventually, it'll probably come back, but I ain't touching that short position right there, trying to time that. But yeah, this looks like it wants to go higher. I mean, good Lord, what the heck? That is like, that is wild. That is wild. Maybe this level right here. Um, Maybe we get something in here for the for the buy opportunity. That's the level that I would look at for some buys on US 30, like 43, 250-ish to 43,000. Maybe we continue to build that liquidity down, and then we explode. Not going to go over all of my stock plays on this stream right now, but one of them that I gave away for free on YouTube was a Peloton at $2. Hopefully you caught it. I mean, this thing literally hit almost all of my exits. My last one's at 15. But Peloton, the bike company, refinanced their debt with JP Morgan. We called this thing out April of this year, and just is just performing. Best investment you can make is taking action. Oh, for sure. For sure. So, all right, y'all, you guys have a good night. Be safe. Let's see what happens this week. I think we're going to see a really, really nice move with alts. If ETH can stay in that 4K range, there's no shorts on anything. Everything is in price discovery. You could wake up tomorrow morning and Bitcoin could be at 110. And it might be. Bitcoin might be at $110,000 tomorrow. So there's no sells. We're not looking for any short positions. Get your skill set in check. So when that day does come, though, it's going to be a really good bear market. But yeah, we're just bullish right now. We're just bullish. We need ETH to close above that 40,000. We need ETH to close above that. When it does, think we're gonna have a nice run. Very informative. I appreciate that. Keep coming back. There's a lot of videos on this channel that I actually I'm doing some stuff to my YouTube, so I'll slowly put some videos back. Might do a stream later on in the week after the rate cut. But yeah, I don't need a video editor right now. I have one for my vlogs. Appreciate you though. Amazing. Order blog after. Yep. Yeah, bear market will happen, but probably not anytime soon. The whole world wants a bear market. The whole world wants the market to crash. And what does the market do? Everybody wants something. Usually does the opposite. All right, y'all. Have a good night. God bless. Reach out Instagram if you have any questions, and go watch my last vlog. I went to 2 football games in 24 hours. Gave away